Hey, Soul Loves, it's Kimberly with Celestial Juju. How are you? How are you navigating this world? I mean, I did the whole Mars in Cancer, and it's like it didn't take long for the energy of the Mars in Cancer to show itself. Because here in the United States, we've had two school shootings within 24 hours. And that could be what we see, that volatile energy of anger at home. So I'm just, I didn't mean to start out on this, but it just was in the air and I can feel it. So the more work you do on yourself, the less irritation you will have with that. And I'm just feeling like, I need to warn you. Yeah, don't be pushing people's buttons. Don't be poking bears right now. And the bears may get poked without any provocation to them. So just breathe in the energy, settle in, pull your energy back to yourself, put a bubble around yourself, and send light out into the world. I'm going to do some stuff like that. I've been thinking about doing some calls with how to do that and just sending the love and compassion energy out to all the beings here on the planet. So, anyway, starting off with that. So, this is for the forecast of the week of September 8th through whatever a week is from that. I can't do math right now. 15th, is that right? Anyway, to next week. Till we continue again next week. So the big ass transits, which is what I do here, I talk about the week, the transits of the week, and then the big ass transits, how they're going to affect you personally. We'll do all signs, and I'll talk about what it does to the collective, and then I do an energy transmission at the end of all signs. So, you all can always go back and just watch those energy transmissions. It's on all of my videos. So if you are having a day that you feel like you need an extra energy boost, those transmissions are there. So you can always listen to them. And I may put some just healing ones on too, because it just feels like, that's what's needed to be done right now. So the big energy is Mercury's going to be coming out of Leo and into Virgo, into home. And so, those two have bounced back and forth for the last few months. And so now it's leaving Leo and going back into Virgo. So we have that going on. And we're in this in between time, in between the veils that are thin between the holes in the wall of the matrix, because we had the new moon and then we have an eclipse coming up on September the 17th. So yeah, all of the discordant energy that's out there in the universe is going to be showing up. And when these kind of things happen, even wars and stuff like that, we wrote all this crap in. And I know it's weird to say that, but we did. And every time things like this happen in the world is to show us where healing still needs to be done. It's like, okay, humans, one more chance, one more chance. Oh, you didn't do it, so this has got to come up in your face, one more chance. So take all your chances, use your free will, and do your own inner work. So as we move deeper into September, the cosmic landscape brings a unique blend of clarity, productivity, and deep emotional shifts. Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, moves to its home sign of Virgo from September through the 27th. So I didn't do a whole thing just on Mercury, so I'm going to dive into that on this weekly forecast, since that's, the big transit. This powerful transit enhances our analytical abilities and the attention to detail and the capacity for problem solving. Virgo's grounded, pragmatic energy is perfect for organizing, refining routines, and improving workflows. However, this period also carries a deep emotional undercurrent as we approach the Pisces Lunar Eclipse on September the 17th. So, as we move into this week, the week starts out rough, but it ends on a high note. Even though you may deal with some strange and uncomfortable feelings, the breakthrough by the end of the week can bring some sweet relief. Right now, you may feel like there are delays, restrictions, unnecessary burdens cramping your style. And this is all thanks to the Virgo Sun forming an opposition to the Saturn retrograde in Pisces on September the 8th, which is bound to slow things down and reveal obstacles in your path. It could also increase the tensions of karmic energy in our lives, showing you what challenges are currently causing problems in your personal life and at work. If you've been feeling this energy in the past week, and you're bound to continue to be feeling it for the rest of the week. So luckily, Mercury in Leo will sextile Mars in Gemini on. That's right before it moves into Virgo. Okay, giving some more pep to your step. This could re-energize you and help you push through the fog and the overcome that is holding you back. It could also bring some answers resulting and results after long wait. And by the time the Virgo Sun squares off with Jupiter in Gemini on September the 12th, you'll even feel more inspired to pop off and indulge. When the Sun rubs against Jupiter, all sorts of wild things can happen. So just make sure to take it slow and don't go overboard with the good times unless you want to deal with the hangovers. Okay, so we're going to explore the combination that goes on during the dates and the combination that goes on basically through this Virgo season and through this Mercury in Virgo time. So it is a season of practicality, mystical energy, and the Pisces being involved with it sets the stage for some both inner and outer transformations. So Mercury in Virgo is a time for precision, for focus. The Mercury in Virgo offers us perfect environment for heightened mental clarity and organization. Virgo is Mercury's home sign. It's an earth sign. It amplifies the themes of precision, efficiency, and practicality. This transit encourages clear communication and making it easier to break down complex information into tangible steps. Whether you're revisiting personal projects, working on detailed tasks, or refining long-term plans, this is time to focus on improvements in efficiency. However, with Mercury in Virgo, it also comes with caution because it's easy to slip into perfectionism. While striving for accuracy and excellence is beneficial, be mindful of becoming overly critical of yourself and others. Embrace Virgo's discerning energy to enhance your productivity, your personal growth, but temper it with self-compassion. So the key transit dates, all of the Mercury in Virgo are Mercury squares Mars on September the 12th. Challenging the aspect can stir some tension in communication. So just be mindful of that. Mercury is at 3 degrees Virgo and it squares 3 degrees Mars. So if you have that or the orb in your chart and where that's at, 3 degrees Virgo squares, Mars at 3 degrees Sagittarius, leading to some potential arguments or nasty decisions. Try to remain calm and avoid impulsive reactions. Mercury trines Jupiter September the 17th. So I'm taking us out past this week. And that's when that eclipse is in there. Harmonious alignment between Mercury at 15 degrees in Virgo and Jupiter at 15 degrees. In Taurus, enhances the optimism and the intellectual growth, and it's a great time for learning, negotiating, and expanding your horizons. And then on the 20th, Mercury is going to trine Uranus. So expect breakthroughs and flashes of insight as Mercury forms a creative trine with Uranus at 22 degrees Taurus. Innovative thinking and unconventional approaches are favored. So you may get downloads during that time period. So then Mercury is going to square Neptune on September the 25th. And I think Mercury has a Cazimi sometime in there too. I don't have that wrote down, but it seems like I remember that, and I'm not looking at the chart right now. So this challenging aspect between Mercury and Neptune at 27 degrees Pisces can create some confusion or miscommunication. So double check details and be mindful of misunderstandings. So this time period, this season is about clarity, growth, and service. The sun's journey through Virgo focuses on refining, improving all aspects of your life. So it's the season. It's time to harvest, both literally and metaphorically. So where we reap the rewards of our efforts while simultaneously making necessary adjustments, time periods, and this energy encourages us to declutter, to organize, and to streamline our environments, ensuring that we're prepared for the social relationship energy of Libra season, which follows this. So as the sun opposes Saturn in Pisces on back to the 7th, there may be some moments of reflection and self-assessment. So that's Saturday going into on the 8th. So we're starting the week out with that. So this is like the report card. It's an aspect that asks us to balance order with the sun in Virgo and compassion and spiritual insight of the Saturn in Pisces. While responsibilities may weigh heavy, this transit helps us to recognize the importance of addressing both practical and emotional needs. So also Mars is in Cancer. I did a whole thing on it, so you can go watch the whole Mars Cancer thing and what that energy is. It's going to form a supportive sextile with Mercury in Virgo on the 11th, and this transit brings harmonious blend of emotional sensitivity and practical decision making, making it an ideal time to align your actions with your emotions and move forward with both the clarity and compassion. So looking ahead a little bit, we've got that lunar eclipse coming up on the 17th. So we're like the energy stirred up because we're moving into this, basically a 2-year cycle. The energy won't really complete until 2027. And with human design, that's when we go into the human design prophecy. Yes, I'll have to do a whole thing on that one of what that's about when we move into that energy, when we move into the energy of the sleeping phoenix. So as Virgo season progresses, the cosmic energy builds toward highly transformative Pisces lunar eclipse that's coming on the 17th. And this lunar eclipse brings about closure, illumination, and significant shifts to emotional awareness. So I'll be doing a whole thing on it and how that affects your sign. So Pisces, that's the eclipses are going to be moving into the Pisces Virgo polarity, where it was Aries and Libra, the last 2-3 that we've had, two. And so this is the start of that. It's like we're starting the next one, but then that full moon that we have after the 17th will be ending the lunar eclipse of the finishing up the Aries Libra cycle. I don't know if any of that made any sense. So the Pisces Virgo polarity emphasizes the balance between material and spiritual worlds. While Virgo encourages us to focus on details, Pisces beckons us to surrender to the flow of the universe and trust our intuition and to release what no longer serves us. So that's what this energy is. And the coming eclipse is going to act as a portal for deep transformation, offering us opportunities. And it's a larger cycle that stretches into 2027, as I said. Okay, So that's where we're at with that. And there's the influence. We also have the influence of Pluto and Uranus. And it's a time for radical transformation. I also did a whole thing on Pluto going back into Capricorn, and that we're in the last shebang of that energy too before it moves into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So Pluto's influence during this period particularly moves us through the final degrees of Capricorn, bringing opportunities for profound transformation. That since 2008, it's been in Capricorn, dismantling old structures, revealing hidden truths. Now, as we approach these final months of this transit, we're asked to reflect on lessons we've learned and how we can use them to empower ourselves to move forward. The Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unexpected shifts, breakthroughs, especially in relationships to our values, resources, and material world. The dynamics between these outer planets during this period signals a time of innovation and liberation. With Uranus and Pluto both playing key roles in the upcoming eclipses, we can expect sudden changes, powerful insights, and a sense of renewal. So, just to let you know, it's not just, yeah, we have one big ass transit this week, but we've got all these other transits that have already went into place. So we're in the whole fishbowl of all of this. Like all of this is in the fishbowl. So that's a lot of stuff in one little fishbowl. Okay, your fishbowl. Okay, so as Mercury moves through Virgo and we approach that eclipse, we're invited to embrace both practical refinement, spiritual surrender, and Virgo's energy helps us to organize and focus, while Pisces will encourage us to trust the flow of life and release what no longer serves us. By balancing these energies, we can move forward with clarity and purpose and a deeper connection to our true selves. So stay tuned for more insights, and we'll continue to navigate this currents as we're preparing for these transformative energies of this upcoming eclipse. So now we are going to move into all sign forecast. So right before I move into all signs, my public service announcement, like, share, do all of those things. I did a whole thing on Kamala Harris's human design chart because people have been asking me to do the human design, so I did it. So it's out there. YouTube didn't show it because it was something different in my queue. So because of that, they showed it a little, but it didn't get the hits that I normally get on views. So I'm just letting you all know, if you're interested in human design, the chart's out there. And so it's there if you want to know more about that and how that works. So as we move into all signs, I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer and a human design guide and a shamanic practitioner. So listen up to all of your things. I'm going to use whole sign system for this energy analysis. So you want to listen to your rising sign, your sun, and your moon, your big three. Your rising sign is what you come to integrate, to rise through your ascension process on this planet of your evolutionary journey. You got to know your birth time to know that one, okay? Your sun is the day you were born. It's the light that you reflect out into the world, your stage, and what's reflected back to you. And it could be your career in your chart. So if you're listening for career stuff, then make sure you're listening to your sun. And then your moon is your emotional IQ. It's how you want to be nurtured and how you nurture others. And it could be your mother in your chart. And your sun could be your father in your chart. It could be your career, could be your father if there's things coming up that way. Okay, so let's go with Aries. Aries, this week is a week of you're doing it yourself. Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo, with Mercury remaining in Virgo until September the 26th. Aries, your attention is going to be to detail. It's going to be very strong, and you are able to get more done in less time. You are a hero to your boss, your coworkers, and as your productivity increases. Now, you could develop a system that helps everyone in the office, or you might find a shortcut that saves you hours each week. Your habits, your earning power, and your passions are in the spotlight. Suddenly, shifts in your financial situation could provoke you to think outside of the box. Use this energy to launch new ideas and initiate things. Mercury's move into Virgo will help you organize your thoughts, your routines for better progress. With you, the Mercury in Virgo transits your sixth house of daily habits, health, and work. It's a period that emphasizes improving your work, your environment, and streamlining tasks, refining health routines, and focus on details for better organization and communication. Taurus, this week, you're seeing life from a new angle. This week, Mercury entering into Virgo, it will remain there till the 26th, and during this time, you're likely to have interest in having some fun, which knowing you haven't had in a while. So this might involve some games, some art projects, playing some music, maybe cooking a meal in a creative way. Now you're devoted into something that's bringing you some pleasure. Your home, your love life, your allies are your main themes. Changes in your mindset and foundations could lead to unexpected breakthroughs, prompting you to reevaluate your connections and resources. By the end of the week, Mercury in Virgo will help you think through these shifts in a grounded and pragmatic way. The Mercury in Virgo is going to highlight your fifth house of creativity, children, and romance. It's an excellent time for artistic projects, meaningful conversations, and romantic relationships, addressing the needs of your children or your inner child. Taurus. Okay, Gemini, this week you are the leader of the pack. With Mercury entering into Virgo and it remaining there till the 26th as it's your ruler. You're ruled by that, Gemini. So therefore, you can utilize this Virgo energy for your benefit. Now you can carefully plan and put together a much bigger project or venture. This is a good time to write business proposals, plan a wedding, or create an itinerary for a world tour. It's the power of Mercury that's in your hands. Your local environment, work-life balance, and your personal goals are at the forefront. News or ideas related to your reputation may trigger some subconscious shifts, leading to new opportunities for growth. As Mercury moves into Virgo, you'll find clarity in your daily routines and overall directions. It's in your fourth house of home and family. So the intention turns to improving your living situation and family dynamics. This is a favorable time for decluttering, organize, and deepening your family connections through some meaningful conversations, Gemini. So Cancer, this week, you're learning more about yourself. With Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo and remaining there till the 26th, during this time period, you could be focused on gaining a new skill. You might improve your typing speed, get better at playing the flute, trying some calligraphy. You may improve your dexterity and be more concentrated on that now. It's a good time to put focusing this ability to some use. Your values, your local environment. I'm hearing go play the piano. Your allies are your focus. Unexpected news related to your resources or connections could push you to reevaluate your earning power. By the end of the week, Mercury in Virgo will help you analyze these shifts and plan for the future. This Mercury transit is going to be in your third house of communication. So that enhances your ability. That's like communication to local, to family, cousins, siblings, that kind of thing. It enhance your neighborhood. It enhances your ability to convey ideas and absorb new information. And this is ideal time for writing, studying, and engaging in intellectual discussions. And the focus is on resolving issues with siblings or your neighbors through constructive dialogue. That Leo, this week is about you make a discovery with Mercury moving into the sign of Virgo and remaining there till the 26th. Now you're thinking about money and your financial situation in general. Leo, you might get an app to track your money or put your spending in a spreadsheet. You may start a debt snowball and paying off things. You might have many valuable ideas for making money during this time period. Career values and allies are your focus. A breakthrough or a challenge in your career could lead to some new opportunities. By the end of the week, Mercury in Virgo will help you think practically about your finances and your resources, making it easier to plan for long-term success. Because that Mercury in Virgo is going to be in your second house of values and money. So this is an excellent for organizing the finances, creating a budget, and reflecting on what you truly value. And that's your house. That's your house of self-worth too. So pay attention to financial details and make thoughtful decisions. Virgo, this week the spotlight is yours. The week we have Mercury moving into Virgo, and Mercury will remain there till September the 26th. Your social circle is likely to expand during this time period. Invitations will come in. People want to see you and will cross the room to meet you. Virgo, this is a good time to come out into the sunlight and greet the world. Your top focuses are consciousness, conscious crisis, partnerships, reputation. With Mercury's tense conversations with Uranus, you're at a crossroads, realizing that some things need to end before some others can begin. You're balancing your individuality with your partnerships, considering both spiritual and material aspects. As Mercury enters your sign, clarity will help you move forward. That Mercury is in your first house of self, emphasizing personal development, self-expression, and it's a powerful time for articulating ideas with confidence and presenting yourself effectively. Revisit personal goals and refine strategies for achieving them. Virgo, Libra. This week, you're finding the middle ground. With Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo and staying there till the 26th, during this time, your mind turns inward. You're listening to your inner thoughts. You're sorting out what's true and what isn't true. You're discerning what is useful from the drama that your thoughts can create. Libra, it's time of spiritual healing for you. Endings or beginnings are in focus, especially on internal level. You're evaluating your allies and habits and considering your long-term plans. Mercury's interaction with Uranus may stir up unexpected issues related to your intimate connections, pushing you to reevaluate how your relationship supports your transformation. That Mercury is in your 12th house. That's the subconscious. It's where your spirit guides, the Akashic records, the in-between lives, all of that stuff is there, the shamanic stuff. It encourages introspective and spiritual exploring. This is a time for deep reflection, meditation, and connecting with your inner self. Use this period for activities to promote mental clarity and spiritual growth. Scorpio, this week you're focused on the right things. With Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo and remaining there to the 26th, Scorpio, your ability to understand difficult concepts now improves. This is a good time to learn a piece of software, tackle a difficult school subject, or get through a video course. Find an accountability partner to help you. Studying with someone will make the process more interesting. This week is about leadership, partnership, and your legacy. An intense conversation between Mercury and Uranus could shake up your reputation or partnership, leading to significant shift. As you balance your one-to-one connections, creativity, and resources, opportunities for deep transformation will arise. Mercury's transit through your 11th house focuses on social circles and long-term goals. This is a great time for networking and participating in group activities and reassessing friendships. Engage in strategic thinking about your place in the broader community, Scorpio. Sagittarius, this week is the lucky break is possible week, with Mercury moving into Virgo and remaining there till September the 26th. Sagittarius, you're paying attention to the details, and it's very important during this time period. You may be doing something at your work that requires precision, then doing accounting and checking your results. If you're seeking medical advice, look for a second or even third opinion during this time period to get the information. Your reputation, homework, balance, and partnerships are the focus. You may experience breakthroughs or breakdowns in your daily habits, pushing you to reassess whether you're on track towards your goals. With Mercury moving into Virgo, you'll gain clarity on how to balance your ambitions and your personal life. That Mercury is going to be in your 10th house of career, public image, and highlights your professional development and interactions with authority figures. This is a critical time for refining long-term goals and improving communication skills and thinking strategically about your career path, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn, this week you complete something important. The week begins on Sunday, September the 8th, with Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo. Mercury will remain there till September the 26th. During this time, you will become more aware of knowledge is power. You'll also realize that some of the information you're taking in may not be very, very beneficial to you. You may start reading more books or focusing on videos from very specific content creators. You'll be focusing on passions, new horizons, and daily rituals. Tensions may arise around shared wealth or resources, leading to breakthroughs in how you approach your personal goals. As Mercury moves into Virgo, analytical thinking will help you solidify your plans and relate to learning, teaching, or travel. That Mercury is going to be in your 9th house, and that emphasizes higher learning, travel, and your philosophy, exploring. This period supports you broadening your perspective through education, travel, or exploring different cultures. Reflect on your belief system and how it shapes your worldview, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius, this week you might surprise those around you. Mercury entering into the sign of Virgo and remaining there till September the 26th. During this time, your attention and concentration are on doing something as perfectly as possible, and this might involve your investments, retirement, savings, or future tax planning. It also is a good time to set up business entity or talk to government organizations about funding a small business. This week centers around your legacy, endings, and partnerships. You may face tension in your home or foundational aspects of your life, prompting a breakthrough in how you connect with others. Use this time to assess your long-term goals and make necessary adjustments to your personal and shared resources, because that Mercury is transiting your eighth house. That's your chunky money with others. It brings attention to shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This is an ideal time for deepening emotional connections, organizing financial matters, and engaging in meaningful conversations about sensitive topics. Okay, Pisces, this week you are quite productive. With Mercury moving into Virgo and remaining there till September the 26th, during this time, you could give your connections a lot of thought. And there's a rainbow outside of my window. Pisces, you may reach out to people who haven't heard from you in a while. You might analyze what your partner says to you. You might study your relationships and partnerships to understand them better. You're likely to make more friends now. Your partnerships, your local environment, and home are highlighted. Sudden news or changes in your daily environment could stir things up. But by the end of the week, with that Mercury in Virgo, it will help you think pragmatically about solutions that you need to focus on solidifying your foundations. The Mercury will be in your seventh house of partnerships, and it highlights the importance of clear communication in personal and professional relationships. So it's a great time for negotiating contracts and resolving disputes and discussing some long-term plans with partners. So that concludes our all signs and collective energies of what's going to be happening, what's the opportunities that we have. So now we're going to move into the energy transmissions. So use your breath to come into your being. Bring all your energies back to this DNA skin suit that your soul and spirit are inhabiting to do this journey in this lifehood. So breathe that in, and we're going to disconnect from the mind matrix. And the way you do that is you just unplug from it. You unplug from the mind matrix and you bring all that energy back to you. You sent it out and plugged into it through your own third eye to all those wouldas and couldas and shouldas that are out there thinking that somewhere that would give you some kind of survival resources. And it's just engaging you in all of the mind stuff of humanity. So unplug from that and bring all that energy back to your own third eye. Feel that energy come into your being and the expansion. It's like it brings it in and it's an integration and expansion at the same time. So feel the energy of that. And now we're going to drop into our sacred chamber. And you know where that is. And you can go between your shoulder blades through the door. That's your back door. Nobody else can go through that door. Sometimes we have heart walls on the front to protect our little sacred heart. So go into your sacred chamber. Feel that connection. This is where your inner awakened mastery lives. Connect to your own inner knowing, your I am presence. Ooh. And if you choose, you can call in Mercury as your ally and any of the other players that want to show up for you at this time. And there's a part of us too. You know, we're somewhere in the cosmos. We're all of it. I'm seeing like a gift being handed. Mine is a light. It's like a big light ball. It's a golden orb. Yours may be something different. So receive that golden orb, if that's what it is that's there for you, and bring it in to your body, to where it wants to go for you. Where's it going for me? Oh, it's going up into my God consciousness, out past your transpersonal chakra, to my galactic being, and its connection to that. And yours may have went into another energy center. So just allow the energies to integrate And then that comes down your central column all the way through down past your little feet into the core of Earth, into Mama Gaia herself. And the energy that she has, she holds your Earth records. So connect to your Earth records. This is your mission. This is your purpose. And align to the energies, to the sacredness of this. Feel the love and support that she has for you as it activates your Earth purpose. And the energy comes back up through at your sternum is where your soul assimilated into this lifehood. Aligning your earth purpose, your soul purpose, and your spirit to one unified working system. This is you. This is your mission. This is who you are. And you've always known. You've always had the map to get there. So breathe that in. Breathe in that knowing that you are complete in all that you are. Thank you. May the light of your own reflection bless you and expand you in uncountable ways. This is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Thank you for being a gift to humanity. Thank you for incarnating at this time. So like, share, do all those things so the YouTube monkeys will work for me. Be blessed. Be blessed in your journey this week. Keep your heart sacred and those that you love close to your heart. And remember, dance your freaky dance and be your freaky self.